Unity to solidarity, for the union makes us strong. Wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja, wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja, wafanyakazi wote tujiunge pamoja, tujitenge hatari.
Solidarity forever. Solidarity forever.
Mutesasira Evans Kaganizo, President General, Uganda Liberal Teachers Union, but also the chairperson of the Uganda Liberal Teachers Union Members SACCO. We have been here having a special general meeting of the members of the SACCO, and we looked at two major aspects. One, we are looking at policy issues, some of the policy issues which affect our teachers. Of course, one of them is low salary, but also lack of morale, and also some of the policies which are coming up, which are impacting a bit negatively on our teachers, like this requirement that every teacher must have a degree before you enter class. And you know, most of our teachers entered teaching at certificate level. Most of them had finished O level, and therefore now going to upgrade, get diplomas, get degrees. It is a kind of a strain on these teachers. But also financially, these teachers don't have enough money. Their salary is little. So we are trying to advocate that if government wants degrees, at least there should be a fund which can help those teachers who are already in service to train and get those basic requirements. But also to encourage in-service trainings. There could be a program where the teachers can be trained when they are at the job instead of wasting money and time to go for these teacher training institutions and universities. But also we encourage online education. But also on the SACCO, we are saying that the SACCO money be used to help the teachers develop some of their basic enterprises. Let teachers run the culture of savings. But we are also passing a policy that even this, the presidential pledge which the president gave us, which is coming to us, we want this money to be dispatched to the teachers so that it has an impact on the ordinary teacher. It should not be used by those middlemen, the so-called board members, and some even technocrats in government who may want to divert that money. But also some other institutions and unions who are also fighting. They don't want this money to come to Liberal Teachers Union, SACCO, because they know we are going to become strong. So what we are going to do is to make sure that the money is well managed through a structure at the center, a structure at the region, but also a structure at the district, so that there is no one who is going to stand in between this money and the beneficiary teachers in their specific localities. So that's why we are here, and we have passed these policies and we are going to implement them so that every teacher benefits. You can do some small savings, but when you develop your project, when you get a loan which does not carry a lot of stress on you, we know that the teacher can actually develop. And that's why we are here as Uganda Liberal Teachers Union Members SACCO through our special general meeting, which we have so far concluded. But the issue we are looking at now is those of us, those teachers who have been there in the field, how are they protected by the new policy? Because if they spend all the money they have onto training and even the time, it can even lead to family marriage breakups, because you know somebody is a housewife and now she's going to study. Is a husband, has many careers, is taking children to university. He also wants to study. So we want to see, can government provide a fund where we can have a user-friendly framework which can help our teachers gain the competencies that are needed, but also carrying on with the job, but without the strain on their small finances and small incomes.
There are teachers who went and did upgrading. They have their degrees, but the government has not adjusted their salaries to degree level. So if those ones are there and they have not been adjusted, why then do we ask others to do what? To have degrees? We have had the issues that, we have had rumors that the government cannot pay those people because of budget issues. I don't know whether when every teacher gets a degree, budget issues will not arise. So me there, I would suggest that the government should come out and say every teacher who is in the field already should be paid for tuition and other support to gain the degree that the policy requires.
So my name is Alexander Chokwijuka, aspiring Member of Parliament, Ndorwa East. I would like to advise on SACCO development. It's a good thing that teachers are thinking about coming together, saving money and growing as members. But I would like to demystify the misconception of members thinking that when you start a SACCO, for instance, you get someone who donates maybe $1 million or 10 million, and then you raise capital that way. Successful SACCOs derive their capital from member contributions. It doesn't matter how much it is that each member contributes. It can be 1,000, it can be 2,000 or 10,000 every month. But for as long as the money comes from the members themselves, then it helps them better. I also would like to advise that SACCOs like these ones which are starting should desist from, lending money to members at the beginning. I would advise that they invest the money in other value growing items and ventures, like buying land, like buying animals, can be buying maybe fixed unit trusts in insurance companies, so that once they have grown their capital and has become a bit bigger, then they can have a portion that they can lend to members, and that way you have a number of portfolios that can help you grow your money. Otherwise, once there is commitment and passion, a SACCO is the best way to actually get members of the same profession to actually get to develop.
Unity, our voice. Our voice. Unity. Unity, our voice. Our voice. Unity.